This performance is amazing. There's so many moving parts to it. Hey guys, Andrew Berg here. I'm a jazz musician and teacher. Welcome to this episode of Down the BTS Rabbit Hole. In this video, I'll be reacting to the music video and a live performance from The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon of the BTS song, On. So my channel has grown a lot recently, and I get a lot of requests for different songs to react to, and I'm currently looking for a small group of people to join me in a group chat, probably on Twitter, people who I can just reach out to, ask what the best live performances are to react to, just bounce ideas off of, and just, kind of like nerd out to BTS music after I listen to something and I haven't posted the reaction video yet and I can't really talk to anyone about it. So if you're interested in joining that group chat, just please DM me on Twitter at AndrewBergSax, and just tell me your name, your age if you're comfortable, what country you're from, how long you've been in the Army, and if you play any musical instruments and kind of what your experience is with music. Before we get started, if you like this video, why don't join me on this journey down the BTS rabbit hole. Just please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can feed the YouTube algorithm. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so far, this music video, the cinematography in it is amazing. I obviously am not an expert in movie cinema or anything like that at all, but it's such high quality though. This is crazy. Sorry, as far as the music is concerned, yeah, the opening line, I think it was Jimin, I'm trying to remember now, but I'm pretty sure it was Jimin, opening kind of vocal line, and now with RM's kind of rap section right here, I feel a lot of build happening in the song right now. Like a lot of tension is being created. It's cool. I don't really know where it's going yet, but let's find out. Okay, so from the oh na nas, amazing, and now this chorus right here. This is really cool, and I remember people have mentioned to me in the comments of my previous videos that I think it was UCLA marching and jazz bands were part of the recording for this song, and I'm starting to hear a little bit of brass sounds, a little bit of like a marching percussion line in the background of the video right now. With music, that's really cool. It's really it fits the style so well. Yeah, the pre-chorus into the chorus is awesome. Let's keep on going. Okay, really quick. Apologize, I don't know all the rappers' names yet. Before that is who's just rapping. I'm assuming it's probably Sugar or J-Hope. I love the rhythmic way that he's rapping in this. So I will admit that I've never been really into rap music, but the rap music that I have liked has been very rhythmic and has felt honestly almost like improvisation, like you'd have like in jazz, you have like jazz improvisation, like a solo. And I liked when rap kind of has that kind of feel to it too, and not that it's like jazz, like swing music or anything, but just the way that they approach the rhythms are not as I'll say typical, I guess. The way he approached that is exactly what I'm talking about. Is exactly what I like, and that's the rhythms of what he's doing. It's adding such a cool element to the song itself that it's like flowing really well. Okay. Exactly what I wanted to talk about. I want to watch that second again really quick, just so I can get a full idea before I explain what I think is happening. Let's go back and just watch that second just again really quick. The da-da-da-da-da. Really, really cool rhythm right there. It works with the background music is doing, but it's also so independent and on its own that it kind of like stops everything in its tracks, if that makes sense. But only in the sense that it like makes it stand out a lot. Is just what I'm trying to say. Let's watch just a little bit more of it, and I have another thing I'm going to talk about. Okay, something he's doing here is really, really cool, and again, I don't see that much in I'll say like I'm thinking of like American like rap or even like pop music, hip hop, that kind of thing. Okay, so what he's kind of doing is it's called a polyrhythm, and what that means is the song itself is in what they call 4/4 time signature. I've talked about this before in a previous video. Just a quick kind of refresh on it. Basically, as you're going through the entire song, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4 along with it the entire time. And what he's doing right there, though, is what he's rapping is in groups of 3. So now he's putting 3 against 4. That's where he goes like that section right there. Going over the kind of 4/4 section. It's making it so instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, you're forced to count 1, 2, 3 through that. So it's almost like switching it, but the background music is staying the same. That's really cool, and it's something that you don't see too much of this in, I guess, what I'm used to thinking of this style of music, of like hip hop and rock, or whatever you want to classify this as. But again, it's the music itself is in 4/4, so there's 4 beats before it repeats again. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And what he's doing is going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But he's doing that over the 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll kind of show a visual right now to show you kind of what I mean and how it almost gets off from the music, but it's completely 100% planned, and it has an arrival spot at the end. This is why people will say that a lot of times musicians are just tend to be pretty good at math. It's because something like this, he's separating it out, so he has to know when to come back in again and when he's going to be back in that kind of 4/4 section. Anyway, I talked about this too long, but that was really, really cool and creative, and again, his rapping style is so rhythmic and it's good. Okay. Well, enough of that. Let's keep on watching the video. Okay, Jungkook, that section right there, having everything else drop out and having seen that part kind of solo is so effective, and his range on it is amazing, and it's so clear and precise. It's good stuff. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I haven't been talking about the actual music video itself, which I know I'm obviously reacting to. Okay, so music video, there's a battle, it looked like that happened in the beginning. Jungkook's character, it looks like he's fleeing that area. I don't know 100% a lot of what else is happening. Obviously, there's children. A lot of them are wearing blindfolds. And now this like gate opened. We got like Pride Rock there in the background. Okay, let's keep on going and see where this goes. Okay, before I get to the ending here. Okay, I will admit that I'm a little lost in what's happening in the music video as far as the storyline and everything. But the dancing, oh my god! Not to mention the like marching band part. What like where did that come from? That was so cool. Oh my god. Okay. My microphone's probably spiking right now because I'm talking so much. Okay. Anyway, that is so cool how the like brass parts in the marching band, how they were playing almost like kind of a version of the main melody of the song, with like the drum break kind of happening and the dance break that's happening. I had so much to take in at one time. I just kind of watched that section again really quick. So there's one thing I kind of heard going on. It sounded like things were like accelerating and slowing down a little bit or something. I don't know. I want to go back and check it out a little bit. So let's go back and watch that section again. Okay, I got it. Oh my god. Okay, so cool. So it's not that that section was actually speeding up at all. You have all these different layers of music that are happening, and then you have the complete silence for like 2 full measures, and then boom, we're back in this section right now. Looks like everything has come back to life. All the trees are growing and stuff. But we come back at a slower tempo, which kind of makes it even more dramatic and more just like a bigger moment. That is really cool. And if you didn't hear the difference in the tempo, I'll be playing it kind of in the background as I'm talking and everything. But it's such an effective way to kind of like you build this tension, right? And then you have complete silence, and you come right back in again at a slower tempo, and it just hits so hard. It's so effective. I can't get over it. So if you're new to this channel, there's kind of like an ongoing joke. Happened, I think, starting with it was House of Cards, maybe, where it's like the music just broke me. I just felt like it was just like I get to the point where there's so much going on, and it's just so hard to take in. And just like I am so like overwhelmed by how many amazing things are happening at one time. And that's kind of feel right now. So I'm just like, oh man. Okay, let's finish watching the video. It's actually kind of interesting. So one part they showed, and they have all the kids and everything next to them, and kind of like this, like the desertish kind of background, and they show it from a different angle then, and there's just trees behind the 7 of them. Not sure if that's something to do with it. I don't know. This is it's visually amazing. This is awesome. So this is like a heaven and hell kind of thing, maybe? Just because it went down and it was like fire and everything, right? And then at the end there, kind of going up on this rock and the light shining down. Is it like a biblical kind of thing, maybe? I don't even know. This is so... visually it was amazing. I loved it, that side of it. Man, so much to take in this song. It's so good. Alright, so everyone has told me that this performance of On the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is supposed to be one of the greatest performances ever. I've seen that a lot in my comment section. Particularly the song has so many different layers and has so many different like rhythmic and melodic things that are happening during it. I'm excited to see how they're going to pull it off live. It's such a high production song. Anyway, let's check it out.
They are a groundbreaking global phenomenon who are here in Grand Central Terminal tonight for a historic performance, performing On from their new album, Map of the Soul 7. Give it up for BTS!
god. Okay. This is visually amazing. I love these backup dancers they have for this. And kind of like mimicking the like marching percussion parts and everything. With the drumsticks they're holding and just kind of their movements and everything. It's very like traditional like marching band kind of movements. Not to mention, the dancing from the members of BTS as well. I think it was V a second ago. Like his hits were so like precise, clean. I'm not sure what the right word is. But man, that's cool. Okay, let's keep watching some more of this thing. Oh my god! Okay, this performance is so just like so many things happening, and it's like so many moving parts all click at the right moment. Wow, I'm not sure if you actually guys even notice about like marching band kind of stuff at all. Yes, I was a marching band in high school. In marching band kind of like choreography, if you will. There's almost always like multiple moving parts because the marching band is, a lot of times can be really big. You can have 100, 200, 300 people in it depending on the size of the school and everything. And a lot of times they'll have different moving sections and then, they'll hit that next set, they call it, and that's when the music would usually change. Not always, I'm kind of obviously oversimplifying it a little bit, but having those kind of like clicked motions where everything just like lines up perfectly and then the next section happens. So it's really cool that they're incorporating that into this style of the music, but also the style of dance and everything. It's really cool. Okay, there's so many things to talk about in this. I'm stopping every like 10 seconds. So again, the rhythms he's using on that rap are so effective, and oh my god. And then in the background, you have the rest of the members doing the thing with like the snare line right there. This performance is amazing. There's so many moving parts to it, and it's just like, oh my god, it's so creative, and it's combining so many different elements. Again, I mentioned the marching band thing, and oh my god, okay, let's keep on watching. besides the dancing, which I've talked about is amazing and I love it, and that section was kind of reminiscent of the, call it underworld section of the music video. One thing that was so cool, and you have to listen to it. It's not super. It's not like it's not super clear. But the entire like drum line that's surrounding them, they're all playing the drumsticks on the floor as well. The sound of it, it's just such a cool extra little aspect to it that we're gonna watch again right now because I need to see that twice. You guys, that performance. Okay, so before I fall on it for the next like 2 minutes again, let's say one thing that I didn't like. And that is, I didn't like that on this YouTube video, on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon official channel, they can't get the translated lyrics on the screen for the closed captions on. It says singing in Korean, or just has like 2 like music notes. You tell me that not a single person they have on their staff or who was with them, they couldn't find someone who could translate that to put it on there? I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that's maybe making a big deal out of nothing. I don't know. It just, they have a lot of money at their disposal, and it seems like not a hard thing to do to add that in. Anyway, back onto the amazing performance, because hello, oh my god, okay. Performance was so, it obviously sounded amazing, as I've talked about, but the visuals on it were just, it's so cool how they combine these different elements from like the marching band kind of world with hip hop, and it's just amazing. I don't really know how else to describe it besides just incredible, amazing, the best. I don't know whatever you want to call it. Okay, so there are 2 things that a lot of the different comments have recommended that I react to that I don't have time for in this video. One of them is an explanation of the music video by DKDK TV, which I think I kind of need because I think I kind of followed it, but also I didn't. As far as there's so many, I think there's just different things going on in it. I was so focused on the music, I think I missed a lot of things along the way, probably. And the other one is probably a commentary film. It's called. But I guess they go back and they interview the musicians and the choir and stuff who were performing on this track. That sounds super interesting as well. If you'd like to see either one of those reactions, just let me know down in the comments. Maybe I'll do it next week even, just kind of like a follow-up to this video. If you guys don't want to see the reactions of those, that's fine. I'll just watch them on my own then, because I'm really curious to see what those different videos have to say and to understand the background of the song a little bit better, but also on kind of how the song is made and the musicians and everything that went into recording it. That stuff is fascinating to me. Also, I would love for everyone in the comments on this video to recommend songs that are similar to this, something that has all the members in it, and if you can find anything else in the same kind of style, I'd love it. This is awesome, and I think this is probably closer to what most of the rest of their music is like, and I am pumped for it. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching. My name is Berg, and if you want to join me on this journey down the BTS rabbit hole, just please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can find the next episode. Until next time.